Yeah, I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Yeah, I'm going to step off the limb now. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now.
Okay, stand by 13, we're looking.
Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Dobsonian Power Night session, Saturday night, Sunday night, to end up very well the weekend. Hope you had a great weekend. The ones that going to work during the week, I wish you a great start of the week. But I couldn't resist. It's awesome. No clouds. We are between a bunch of clouds, but they will take long to come here again. A huge bunch of clouds. They will bring rain and so on. But it's awesome. I was amazed with the results in the Bose Galaxy and the Cigar Galaxy with the Virtuoso telescope. I want to figure it out what happened because it's doing better than usual. I don't see what could happen. The camera fell on the ground when I bumped the 8-inch and I broke my tail rod. Here I didn't fix it yet. I'll probably go during the week to the store to fix the glass. And I don't know. Maybe it was luck with the sky in the winter. It's different here. We don't have all that heat from the ground. So it is likely something like that having to be with the thing. So the new thing that I have in the Virtuoso, it's manual derotator or rotator. It's something to rotate the camera to make the things more comfortable here in the live stream. I was a bit struggling with the camera because the new focuser on the Virtuoso, you screw the camera. You don't have anything to to insert the camera in. If it's 2-inch, the imaging train. If it's 1.25, you can use an adapter. But I like to use the whole 2-inch, the M48 threads, because it gives a wider aperture for the photons to get in and avoid vignetting. The goal is to avoid strong vignetting. So the more we can get it wider, the less vignetting it is likely to appear. Vignetting is that circle around the image that we always have, but that way it's softened. If you use a tight or a narrow adapter, it will get more vignetting in your image in real time or in astrophotography. Hello, Boomcrack, just another amateur astronomer, PHB Ultramax, David, Rao, hello Rao, Adam, Geisler, the UPS guy. It comes and go. No, but it's the Virtuoso. I know you like the Virtuoso, you have one, so it's natural that you engage more with this kind of live streams with the Virtuoso. It's hello Joyce. It's very, very easy, and you see the obstacles we put when we are tired. I'm still bad. I have the pillow here. I'm still in pain. I'm better with the pills. I'm better than Friday. But those little things we start to think, well, it's cold outside, it's this, it's that, it's tomorrow I have to get up early or something like that, and you don't place the telescope outside. You make a list of negative things and your brain block. And being a Virtuoso, it's very easy. It's only, well, I thought, well, the live stream, it's only to place the Virtuoso outside, connect 2 cables, and bam. And bam. Just like that. Just like that. I have a 12-inch Dobsonian. It's the Dobsonian power that you have.
Dobsonian power.
I have a 12-inch Dob and a 14mm Explore Scientific 100 that I love. I also love those eyepieces. I use a 1.5x Barlow to achieve 2mm exit pupil. It's not worth it to buy the 9mm 100 degrees version, right? I've just seen it on sale, so it's tempting. 14, well, if you want to go deeper, well, you have a 1.5. 1.5, it's, let me check. 14. I'm lazy today. 1.5. 21. No, it's the opposite. 14. 1.5. 9.3. You get the 9mm. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Save the money for other stuff. You just use the Barlow. If a Barlow is good, 1.5x, what is it? The Baader? The Baader one? Well, I will not buy it. But that's me. Bonne nuit, France. Hello, Marco. The go-to calls you. Now I do the things simpler. We will try that again today. My workflow is getting simpler and simpler. I just don't align anymore my Virtuoso with Sharp Cap. Juan, hola. Gabibo, I have school tomorrow. Well, you know. It has to be like that. Good times in school, good times. It's a 2x Barlow, but I unscrew it, so it's just like a... okay. Well, if the views are fine with that Barlow. 21, 14, 9, 7, 5, take this focal length. Oh man, this is awesome. To end up the Sunday, a calm Sunday. I'm almost in pajama. I'm still with my Sunday clothes. Okay. Let's do it. Let's open scene scan first. Look, one thing that I remember to tell you. Most of the mistakes we do here, and you shall do the same in your home, are 90% of mistakes are from lack of memory or lack of organization in the brain or something like that. If you notice, every live stream I do mistakes. Every live stream. Something happens always. And most of the time is because I forget. For instance, I forget to connect scene scan. I forget to change the focal length in SharpCap to adapt, to match what I have outside. I forget. I just forget. I do it again and again. I keep forgetting it. So what I mean is that most of those mistakes, if we can cut things in the process, one less thing to do in the process, you take off things and you make certain things easier, and even like that we will do mistakes, but it's much easier to have a good workflow, a comfortable workflow, and to repeat. Does that make sense? Algarve, yes, we are streaming from here. Planet Earth, continent Europe, country Portugal, region Algarve, 37 latitude, Bortle 5. Hello Chris, welcome back. Okay, let's connect scene scan. This is an extension of Friday live stream. It connected because I already turned it on outside. We do a fake alignment. I stop faking to doing alignments. It's boring. So I just pretend that I do one star alignment. I pick Polaris. I can't even see Polaris from the position the telescope is. It will bump on the wall for sure. It's too close to the wall. Begin. It will move. Let me open. That I like to control because of the cables. I like to control the go-to telescope outside, what's happening. I will say yes, it's on Polaris. I don't have an idea about it. I will just say yes and that's it. Now SharpCap will do the job. That's my workflow. Hello Johnny Arizona from Leipzig. So let me show you the telescope. It's a nice and calm end of the weekend with the sky. Opening camera. Let's see. Okay, the cables are fine. Because sometimes it does a rotation or something and the cables get all messed up here. Okay, so it's pointing basically to the wall, probably. So what I will do, I will say to go to the star, one that is visible, for instance, in Gemini. I have to focus. I have to focus because I was messing with a focuser, inserting the new rotator. The rotator will make sure that the arrows here, these arrows here, will work as I want them to work. So I probably will go to Betelgeuse. Here it is. Go to. Notice that I didn't open the SharpCap yet. I will wait for the go to work, just to not to overlap hard work in the computer. I have loads of stuff. Hey, Jeff Jones, JJ, and LL. I will wait for the go to Beetlejuice. It's in the other side of the south. I will say yes. Okay, and now, yeah, it's here now. And now, minimize, sharp cap. Open camera. I will have to focus. Hi, Christoph. See the stars? All donuts. Okay, for the people, I want to insist in this. I think that my camera is crazy now. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Loads of softwares. It's a regular problem that people have when they get the donuts. Usually when you get the telescope for the first time, your Dob, and you get the donut, or sometimes you can't even see the donut. You see all white or all black or whatever. You don't see nothing. And usually, and then you try up and down with the focuser. Oh, I couldn't get focus. Usually it's very easy if you're not watching well, it's very easy to diminish the donut, pass through the focus point without noticing it, and when you watch again, you already passed and the donut is again big. What happened is that you pass through the focal point without noticing it. It's very, very common. It happens to me regularly here in the live streams when I change Barlows and focal reducers and those kind of different... they work at different focal points because they push or they pull the focal plane in or out when changing. And then I'm here with the stress of the live stream and I pass the point. It happened a lot. So the trick is to fine-tune and keep watching. Very fine-tune, millimeters only. Bam, 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 until you find it. It's what I'm going to do right now. It's a common problem. Common, very, very common. Now, what I will do first is to stabilize this. It's the trick that I recommend. At least it works for me. With the Virtuoso, everybody knows the Virtuoso mount is a bit jerky. Tracking. So what I've been doing and works fine for me, it's a point and track. I click here, point and track. And that's it. And it stops, you see? It stopped. Look at the star here. Here. You see? The donut? It stopped. I don't know, guys. It works for me. It's very easy, the point and track. I remember the first time I picked this telescope, it worked right away with the point and track very well. It always worked fine with my telescope. So I recommend you to try it. If you struggle, it's a bit uncomfortable and frustrating. That's a thing that I don't like in go-tos and mounts and electronic things, electronic mounts. It's that jerkiness that some mounts have. This one has. It's a cheap telescope, 400, 500 bucks. But we can solve it like this and be comfortable and happy here without having frustrations. It is likely to have more frustrations with more expensive telescopes than with this if we do the things the right way. The way that works for us. This way works for me. Now I stretch this. Stretch is to basically click on this thunderbolt at the right, bam, to stretch the image to focus. I will make a first focus in this star, it's bright, and then I will do in the real Betelgeuse that I think it's not here. Will not be here. So let's do it. If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. $50 or something. Thank you, Chris Green, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships. And Paulo, Matthew, Solid Tank, John R, Ana Maria, Chris Starkiller, not Chris Green, Carlos Lopez, Kevin, Sebastian, Steph Games. Welcome to this wonderful community. You are now members for 1 month, thanks to Chris Green to offering you. It is picked randomly by YouTube. You can have access to exclusive content for members in the channel and to some benefits on Discord. After 1 month, YouTube will send you an email reminding you that it's going to be over, the membership. If you can, you will pay 99 cents a month to extend that membership, and we appreciate a lot. If you can't, doesn't matter. We'll still be here to help you either ways, don't worry. Of course, members have other benefits. They are members, they are supporting the channel. By the way, I will tell you how many we are right now. I will tell you. Right now, in the Dobsonian Power channel, thanks to all the supporters, we are not 100, not 200, not 300, but 389 members to begin 2024. By the way, let me check one thing. Because YouTube has something... Let me check one thing. Hold on. Yes. Yes, yes. Good, 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 good. I will explain you. Yes. Thank you to myself for gifting 5 Dobsonian Power memberships! Brandon, Robert, Marilee, Deborah, Colm Buckley, you are now members of this Dobsonian Power community! Bam! I look like a child.
I know it.
Doesn't matter. Dobsonian Power, full power at Sunday night. First one of 2024. And this is working fine. So, as I was saying, with a focal reducer we get distortions at the edges. If you use and you insist to use the focal reducer at the back focus they recommend, it's 53 millimeters actually in those cheap focal reducers. But you have to be careful measuring it. Well, you ask on Discord and I help you. It will distort everything. This image will be completely warped. Only a small dot at the center. I know because I tested it, of course. In all telescopes, all Newtonians that I have. At the center, but it starts at the center warped like a sci-fi movie. Spaceship. So you can't use like that. You shouldn't. So what I do is I place the reducer right in front of the sensor, the closer that I can, and it just distorts a bit. You see? This is a trick. So it's easy to have a nice image here at the center, but a lot of real estate here that we have, and then we crop. Actually, you crop if you save anything, because on Friday we just had great images of 2 galaxies, the Cigar and the Bode galaxy, and I just forgot to save any image. I didn't have. The image on the thumbnail is from the 8-inch. It's not from the 6-inch because I didn't... I forgot. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now what we will go to do is tell SharpCap to synchronize. It's here. This button here, you see? Bam. Plate solve and sync. Remember that I have on settings... On plate solve, look Beetlejuice, how beautiful it is. That I have on settings, you go to SharpCap settings, plate solving, and I have here the plate solve software, and I have here sync mount and recenter target. This was a suggestion, credits to Marcos Nidar. That is our go-to responsible department director. If you want to know about GoTo, he has a full book about the Virtuoso GoTo systems, and by his suggestion, I select this sync mount and recenter target, and he's always recentering it, or try. Okay, now I just check here. I think it didn't stop yet. Look how beautiful it is. No, it didn't stop, you see? It's trying to recenter. It takes time. We have to be patient. I don't have patience, but I have to. I gotta have. I will wait for a bit. it should center. As I like to do something, I will say now to SceneScan to go there. See what happened. You see, SceneScan is not synchronized. They will synchronize. I will say okay. Look how well it is. Well, I was messing with the focuser today to install everything. Beautiful Beetlejuice. Hello, Quasar. See you tomorrow. Brian Fowler is in the house. No, it's not moving now, but I will... Let me say again. Go to. This is a good workflow. I'm taking my time because I'm explaining everything. I'm in live stream. Okay, I will say point and track again. And now I will go here and do a go to here. Beetlejuice. I think now he will definitively close the loop. And then we move on. To me, this workflow, it's easier than being here aligning and that. You see? Bam. This is the solution, the final solution. And now we will recenter. Bam. We wait a bit. Now, there's a galaxy. There's a beautiful galaxy. Hey, Brian is going to watch with a telescope. You should do the same. You should do the same. You should do the same. If you can, of course. It's still recentering. Okay, there's a beautiful galaxy. Yeah, on Friday we were here, Ursa Major. Let me open the bookmarks. Okay, it's a bit slow because of the live stream. Okay, and here we were watching the boats. Look, this is a very nice area, not only for visual, but for imaging or whatever. You see all those bookmarks I have here, all beautiful galaxies, and we have here the old nebula, also a good one. We will watch it soon. The whole nebula. But now we start from the top. We were watching here these two galaxies, Cigar and the Boats Galaxy. It was amazing. And now I want to see this one. It's a bit upper here. Helix Galaxy. You see? Looks like an helix. We will see if the Virtuoso is capable to make the helix appear as an helix. It's called also here on Stellarium Pancake Galaxy. So this is NGC 2685. Let's see if he can do a good job. 2685. We can try with Stellarium instead. No, I will try with this one. Deep Sky. Is still recentering or trying to. 2685. Go to. Helix Galaxy. I will check, Geisler, if it's on site. Still trying to find it. I think... it's better to try with this go-to. The Sharp Cap 1. $26.85. Maybe it's a better workflow. More reliable. Probably. New supernova? We will check that. Why can't I see any galaxy here? Is it so faint for this telescope? Is it here? Annotation. Oh, he's not here. Do the go-to again. It's too small for the Virtuoso. Let's see. Annotation. It's not there. Oh, it's here. Yes, it's small. You're right. It's the first time I do it with a Virtuoso. Center the galaxy. Let me see if it works. Let's see. Okay. We go here, select Roy. Maybe too small. We'll see. Apply Roy. Yeah, it's small. It's too small for the Virtuoso, you're right. You're right, it's small. Let me check the magnitude. A denoising, yeah. They have, but it's not what we want. They have on Sharp Cap a denoise filter, I think, here. Let me see the... I remember to watch it with a king. It's a different... it's a different animal. And we take the opportunity and we'll check that one. Yeah, we need a king. I can't right now. Yeah, 13 almost, 13 magnitude. Bad choice. We have here a better one, Tiger's Eye, but you talked about, let me see. Who asked first was Marco, and we have the Supernova. Let me check. Geisler, not Marco. Geisler said 1579. No, it's at west already. I can't. Now, that is solved. Now. Supernova. The new Supernova. But with a 6-inch Virtuoso NGC 4216. Let me see the size. You see, Chris, the threshold that we have, or the limitations with the 6-inch facing the king, the 12-inch. It doubles, the 12-inch doubles the aperture. So the Supernova is 4216. NGC. Oh, it's too low. It's on Virgo constellation. Still too low. This is the galaxy season. It's not yet. We go to the Tiger's Eye. It's a beautiful one. Maybe the Virtuoso can do it. Because it has... Pay attention, Chris Green, because this will be useful information for you that purchase the 6-inch will arrive tomorrow. It's the same field of view. And for the ones that will buy or are thinking in buying a telescope and don't know yet the aperture. 2841 is drifting. I didn't do the point and track. I will use Sharp Cap, the go-to. Go-to. $21.48. I can't remember. Let me check here. Tiger's Eye Galaxy. $28.41. You see, I will write here on the chat. 28, 41. Then if I forget, I have the shot. $41. NGC. It's here. Okay, start. Hello, Tati. I'm seeing it at the top. I think. Here. Sharpcap is doing a good job. Now let's see. Point and track. Remember, I'm using more weight than usual, so I'm testing it at the same time in this live stream. I'm using, in total, it's 600 grams, so more than half a kilogram, including the focuser, everything. Okay, I think it's more or less stable. Let's do again. Shrink this with a select ROI here. See what happens. You see, no distortions. They are all out of the field of view. Now I will stack. It's too noisy tonight, I don't know why. Maybe a bit of patience and this. Lower this. Do the enhancement. You see, they have here color noise reduction strength. It's color noise reduction filter, but I don't like it. I prefer this one. It's drifting. Geisler, it's drifting a lot. Drifting graph. It's going up tonight. Yesterday it was going, Friday was going down. Let me try to stop this. It's going up. The telescope is going down. So let's move the telescope up. Oops, too much. I forgot I'm with a narrow field of view. It's here, the galaxy. I'm trying to control it. It's like playing a game, this. Tati, what telescope? Hello, Mark. is not stacking. It warns here because I'm moving the telescope. I'm trying to stabilize, but I moved too much. Okay. It's here. Okay. Let's see now. It's still moving up. Again. What scope, Mark? It's stacking. I'm doing this while it's stacking. I'm watching the movement, the drift, and trying to stabilize this. Because it's moving, the telescope is moving down and the stars are moving up. But now I think it's still moving. I will lower the number here from 5 to 3, so the movements are shorter. And I will try to do it again, you see? Small movement, the stars moved a bit. See if it can stabilize this jerky mount. While I do this, it's stacking. Because I'm not sure this weight that I added, I don't like at all to add weight to the mount. I'm not sure if it was a good idea. Let me do point and track and see again. Skywatcher 8 or 10 inch. Both are good. Yeah, this is moving. Let's see the stack. The drift. The stack. Still stacking. This has 3 minutes 45, but it's ignoring some frames. I'm not sure if this was a good solution, the manual rotator. I might have done a mistake adding it. Might have been a mistake. Still drifting. The track depends on the star alignment. It depends on the position. Now I'm in doubt if it's the adding weight to... We can try to do a full alignment to check if that's the problem. Because this is drifting a lot, look at this. And it's not usual. Well, I know that I'm with a small field of view, but... Moved a lot. Or hit, align and sync in sharp cap. But this is programmed to resync. Look, a meteor. Was a meteor here. It was a meteor. Align and sync is this. It was supposed to be always working, the align and sync. Now it changed from there to here. You see, Geisler, why I prefer the equatorial platforms. Mark, it does sharp cap account for the rotation, but you always will have to to crop the picture. Sharp cap derotates. Each frame derotates and align it with the object and the stars. No? With the stars. They do the alignment with the stars. But the edges depends on where the rotation, the position in the sky. It will cut. It will start to cut the image and you crop at the end. So it's better to have a wide field of view. You saw the meteor? Plus your previous alignments in scene scan. You see, this moved again. It's supposed, but the last time it was fine. That's what I don't understand. On Friday, yes, we had a bit of drift. Let me see. But I used scene scan to search. 2841. I have in a chat. Go to. Okay, it's there. Up, right. Looks stable now. I will do something. I will look. Photobombed. Look, what is this? Oh, it's gone. Should be a satellite. The bottom. It's a satellite. Okay, I will do the stack like this. I think I did like this on... I will not use the region of interest. I think it was silly. Eight seconds. The full frame. Yeah, because while it's rotating, the telescope, there's a part of the sky that the telescope can't see anymore. Why is this not working? I have to increase this. 5. Now looks good. 8 seconds and look at the stars. Interesting. Let's see. I will show you in a moment, Mark. I will show you the effect of the rotation. We will clearly see here. I know what is it that's messing with the image. This. I have to cover the security camera. You will see the difference. Look at the difference. I will stop the stack. You see the sky? No, now. Look at the color, the intensity of the black. Look at the difference when I place the cap. Darker. It gets darker. Now it's stable. Now it's stable. I don't want to use the alignment procedure. It's boring. It's boring. It's boring. I don't like it. It's boring. And don't tell me about the scripts to align, because I don't like that either. We have to have everything focused. We waste time. No, I want a simpler thing. I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it simple. Simple. Oh. This. What's he doing? Now I will do the point and track. I forgot. Point and track. I think it's sharp cap moving the... trying to recenter. And now the live stack, 8 seconds. You see, Geisler, why I prefer the equatorial platforms? Arrows, when you find the object, I suppose they fixed it some things. It has new small adjustments. I noticed it. The name of the object, small improvements, but now it's working fine. Remember that I doubled the exposure time, so it should be even worse. If it was not working with 4 seconds, imagine with 8 seconds. But it happens the opposite. It's working very well. Look at the stars. Very round and shaped. You see? Beautiful. And I think I'm starting to understand the workflow. And it's a bit... I prefer to click 2 or 3 buttons. But the thing was to not... use only sharp cap. I got here after sharp cap doing its job, and I did the final go to here in deep sky, and then it was working bad. It was still working bad, but then I clicked the add-on more and clicked on point and track. From there it's working very well. We will see the rotation. Let's see. You see the rotation is starting to appear, the effects. This is the rotation, nothing to be with drifting or something. Here at the right, we have... you can see like this. It's cutting here and here. It's rotating. So this part, black part, you will see this increasing. Is the part that it's not on sight of the telescope. So sharp cap can't do nothing with something that it's not there already. And you see 28, 41 exactly. We are watching NGC 2841 with a 6-inch Skywatcher 150p Heritage Virtuoso telescope, kindly offered to me by AstroArt Finland, our sponsor and astronomical partner. This show is sponsored by AstroArt Finland, your astronomical partner. And the ZWO 294 camera with a cheap focal reducer. I always use this focal reducer in the Virtuoso, always. The only exception is when I use a Barlow for other objects, but as long as I'm not using any Barlow, I always use it. I think it's better to work without the region of interest also. It might be something that... Now let's see what the 6-inch can do. So far so good. Almost 5 minutes and no frame ignored. Every single frame is work. Look at this beauty. This means stability. This panorama here, it means stability. It means that the telescope is working fine. We nailed it. We nailed it, and I think in the future will be better and better. There's nothing to do with the weight that I had it. And it has to do with using the point and track that works very well. So far, it works very well. At least for EAA. Yeah, we have to try that also. After I nail everything, Geisler. GSO is nice. Camping. Or to the mountain. Yeah, at the end is always like that, Marco. At the end, even things that work for me, I am always telling that for the people who don't think. Things that work for me here and don't work for other people, or things that don't work for me and work for other people. This is always happening. You know very well, because people that are already experienced in this hobby knows very well that it's a fact. We should work with what we have, and if with what we have we can make it work for us. However, what works for me has been very helpful to other people to apply, and it works for them. Usually, most of the time it works. The things that I do here, it works for other people because I do simple things. Point and track. It was just a tweak here. But experience using this night after night will make me, and eventually you, if you use a Virtuoso, to nail it. Because I nailed it tonight, but I have to repeat this more than once, this workflow, until I get the one that fits me. For many people, it's to align. Many people prefer to align. 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, whatever. To have everything by the book. If I can avoid it, and apparently I can, because I didn't align on Friday, and bam! Very nice image on screen. I didn't align today. I struggled a bit, but bam! I nailed it. So I will keep it's working. I will keep this workflow because at the end it will be easier. It's different explaining and wasting time explaining, not investing time in explaining for the audience. Then be alone and do this bam, 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 bam very quickly. So it's really the thing to work with what works for us. Hello, Paul from United Kingdom. How can you focus the 6-inch Virtuoso? Turning the focuser. It's called an helicoidal focuser. It's like you turn and it moves up and down. The original focuser. Now I improved it and I focus very, very more precisely. It's more precise, the focus, and much easier with an inexpensive upgrade. You have it on dobsonianpower.com. Get free resources and links to the gear I use at dobsonianpower.com. Only 3 frames ignored and almost 10 minutes stacking. And now let's make it pop. Now let's make it pop. I will lower this. 4.5. So it will reject more frames to avoid elongation in the stars. See, we do the magic here. You see, Chris, this is just everything that I'm doing here. Remember this carefully. Everything that I'm doing here, you can do much better. And that will be a reality. You can do much better. You have an equatorial mount, so you have precise tracking. I'm struggling with tracking here. You have darker skies. You have the same camera, 294, but it's a cooled camera, so it will be much more stable when you take the darks. You just don't have yet time spent in all of this, but you will have. You will enjoy it. You don't want to master this in one night. Take your time. Remember these words. Take your time. Nice and steady. And I promise you that you will do as others did in the past. and they still doing better than what I do here. My goal is not to be the best one. My goal is to keep my level and help the people that are below my level to achieve a higher level than me. That's my goal here in this channel. So that you can safely watch me and think, if this guy can do it, I will do it. And then you will see that you will do much better. Then there are tweaks and some magic that we do here that you learn during the live stream speaking with us. Remember that we are zooming a lot. Now it's better to do like this. Look at the vignetting. And I'm not using any darks, neither flats. Remember this. That's why this vignetting. No flats. But I like to zoom. I don't want to have a wide field image. I like to see the details. I like to see the details, the dust details, the black hole in the core of the galaxy. We don't see it, but we can imagine better. That bright core. Yes, of course you will, Chris. You will enjoy a lot. You, and not only you, you and the people that are buying telescopes. Like Mark Parkinson. He's buying a 8 or a 10-inch go-to. Let me show the rotation. Now it will be higher. Well, you can't notice it. You can't notice it because it's black, but it's here. You can't. Well, I can stretch this just for you to see. Let me see if I can. Yes, like this. Look, this is the rotation. You see? This at the top. This part of the sky is already gone. It's not on site. The telescope, the sky rotated, and the telescope is not pointing to this part of the sky. And this one here. It depends on the position in the sky. It will cut in different sides of the frame. If you don't want vignetting, you do like this. You don't pull the histogram, but it stays brighter. You see? The background stays brighter. I prefer to darken a bit here with these bars. And not only this is live view. If you come here at the bottom and you click on before stacking, here I have save known. If you click here and save all, it will save everything. And you can post-process if you like to do that work. I don't do it, but you can. Usually a bit of denoising here is enough to make it pop after the fact. That bright star is awesome. I'm not sure if you have in your 6-inch 4 or 6 spikes. If they are 3 spider veins, if you have 3, it will be like this. Let me check. Your telescope. The one you bought by mistake. Dobsonians. Here. High Point Scientific was the store. So it's not Dobsonian, it's Newtonian. Reflecting telescopes, the category, and only the tube. It was the apertura. It was this one, F4. It will be even better than this one. Chris, it was this one, the 6-inch F4 apertura or the GSO? It's the same, apertura is GSO. Aperture, 6-inch. It's this one. The F4. Wait, you have here F5. Hopefully you got F4. It's from a gene, okay. Let me check. I remember they didn't have here. Now they have, but it's a 6-inch. Okay. You were looking for the 8-inch. Okay. A gene, I have it here. A Gina. Six-inch. Not Dobsonian. F4. Good. Reflector. No mount. Oof, they have a lot. Newtonian. It's this one, GSO 6-inch F4, imaging Newtonian reflector. $3.99. It's this one, Chris. This beauty. Good focuser. This fits very well in the autofocuser. Yes, it's beautiful. Guansheng, love it. It's shorter. It's much lighter. The tail rod here. Well, it's in equatorial mount. Okay. 4 vanes. You will get the 4 spikes. There's an extension here. It doesn't have the fan, this one, but you can add it. Doesn't have the fan, the GSO, but it's easy to place here the fan, very easy. But the other one we saw, the 18-inch, it had the fan. The 1.25 to 2-inch adapter, the extension to use with Barlows. Very nice. It's very small. It's easy to. It's portable. Meanwhile, 40 minutes with this galaxy. Camera. Camera. Camera on it. I know that you do it. It's a beautiful galaxy. I always like to imagine that in one of those spiral bands of the galaxy there is a star with a planet.
An intelligent life on it.
I'm always imagining that. Always. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. They are discovering loads of stuff. There are rumors. Well, I don't want to... There are rumors. Something special from NASA and ESA together in 2024. Something very special to announce. Maybe they are making sure that they got any evidence of something special to show us. I trust them. I don't think they are hiding or whatever. I think they will only reveal something important when they have 100% sure that they can give us information. Could be 2024. Will be changing the world in everything. And many people like... Oh. Me included. Now I will do... Now with this galaxy... I will save it, I forgot. Save exactly as seen. You will see the rotation now. You see? I crop. Let's see if we can fit the stars in the corner. Now I open. It's a free software. I recommend for people that doesn't want to, like me, to mess around with the pictures. This only cleans the noise. Let me open. Just and save. This only cleans the noise. Adam bucked the helicoidal focuser, M42 to M42. Wise choice. Wise choice. This focuser is awesome. Very, very smooth. Very, very smooth. Very easy. You saw me outside focusing. I did a mistake at the beginning, not lowering the threshold for the stars to keep round, and during the live stack some drift elongated the stars. We might try though. The star fixer to see if it works. Also free. And it's on my website in the free stuff as well. Sometimes it works. Submit. And it will work for a while. Yeah, I think look, the difference. This is a sample. This is the original. Let me zoom it. This is the original. And this is the after the algorithm. I think it will work. It will sharpen the stars. Because of my mistake. Otherwise we didn't have to do anything. That neat image also has a sharpening tool. But now we have to wait for the results in this page after a while. I will check because it looks like it will work. Hi Susie B. Still stacking. We refresh to see, not yet. Less than 10 minutes, they say here. This is a nice tool because it's free and it's online. You don't have to install anything, which is a blessed thing to me, not having to install any stuff. Thank you, Susie. Thank you for spreading the channel. It's very nice to have new people here to watch the sky with us and to have a good time. This is an extension from Friday. I wish I could schedule the live streams, but I can't. I depend on the weather. So we will see that supernova in spring, during spring. Well, thank you, thank you. It's different to work in something that we really love than working on something that we don't. And everybody should fight for doing. You should fight for doing what you love to do. Most people can't. I was there. When I was younger, I was working for others, doing stuff that I didn't want to do. I didn't like. Most of the time. Sometimes I like. But most of the times I had to do things that I didn't like. Thank you, Susie, for your super chat.
Super shot.
Thank you. Yes, they look because... Check, the stars look elongated because I forgot. I do a trick here when I live stack. There's here a filter. You see this filter? That I lower this number. So when the telescope for some reason moves and they elongate, that's what does the elongation. It moves and the stars move. And they get in the stack elongated. But I lower at the beginning of the stack. I always lower that filter, that number. So if it moves, that frame is not considered. So the image will stay only with the good captures of the telescope, the camera. But I forgot to lower that at the beginning of the stream. I saw this starting to be elongated. And then it was too late. But I'm using StarFixer, which is a free tool, online tool, completely free. You have the links at dobsonianpower.com on free stuff, free resources. And you can use it, can bookmark it and use it. You just pull your image there. I'm doing that. I'm doing that right now. Let me see if already done. Yes, it's done. You just pull here the image. It will give you 3 different versions and let's see if it worked. It worked. They are much better, you see. Let's see, this is the version 3. You see the stars? Now are round. Huh? This is all free and no stuff to be installed, nothing. This is a guy that did this. Guy that is an intelligent guy. Look at... We even have here galaxies. 2 small galaxies here. Beautiful. Another one here. This is a beautiful image. You can choose between... I chose the third. Let's see the second version. It's worst. The third, it's always better. And the first version, it's worst. I prefer the third one. So you pick the third one. Now you save it. You just click on Save As. Save As. You save it. Actually, I will save directly in my folder of final images of the 6-inch. This is Tigers High Galaxy It's NGC. I wrote in the chat 2841. I record this. And I keep this image. As I don't use flats, this have a bit of vignetting. Usually I crop. I do like this. You see? Actually, I will do it. I will take off these stars, sacrifice them to have a better, maybe like this. This. We still have a bit of vignetting here. It was not completely centered. But at least we can see details, you see. Even with a 6-inch. Without adding anything weird. Except shrinking the size of the... the stars. Yeah, it moved. It moved the galaxy. Star Fixer. It's a nice tool to have, it's free. Tiger's Eye Galaxy. Not the black eye. Tiger's Eye. Hubble. Spiral Galaxy. Of course it's Hubble. Can have life, dear. These are stars and dust around the massive black hole. This is dust, the brown. And anywhere here we can have life and just don't know it. Poof, these images from Hubble almost transport us there. At the end, it's a stable mount here, the budget telescope, so... Yeah, let me check the members. I don't know if updated already. It didn't update. Should be later. Of course, as we have many offers, some people just don't renew the membership. So Unity, tonight, it was a great time with you, a great end of the Sunday, very nice. I feel much better from my back, which is awesome, and this just can get better. So I will see you next week. I don't know when, but depends on the weather, you know. Thank you very much for being here, and I will see you in the next time. I will disconnect after picking the Virtuoso. Because you give me luck. The last time I closed the live stream and the telescope fell on the ground. So hopefully I'll be careful having a camera pointing to me. Hopefully. Close this.